Everybody hear me? Good deal. Good deal. I am entering into dangerous territory here. My daughter, Angie, was in camp last week at church camp, and I said, when we send somebody to church camp, we expect them to share testimony when they come back. And she said, how much time do I have? I said, 5 minutes. That's not long enough. I said, Angie, I'm going to speak. If you speak too long, they will tune me out. Some of them may tune me out before I start speaking. But I see your hand. That's why the microphone's pointing in that direction. So, Ange, you're going to come and share with us what God did in your life this past week at church camp. All right, come on up here. I'm going to give you this microphone.
For 5 whole minutes.
5 minutes.
I said 5 minutes, and she timed it last night to 12.
You always go over.
Takes after her father.
Alright, I want to thank each and every one of you that made it possible for me to be able to go to this camp. I had an amazing, phenomenal experience. It was absolutely awesome. I can't even put it into words how great it was. So I just want to say thank you to Deb and to my dad and to the board to making it possible for me to go. So just a big thank you. I'm so grateful. But going to this camp, I was a little nervous because if you know what happened at my last camp, you know I didn't have the best experience. So long story short, my luggage got lost at my last camp. So going to this camp, I was a little nervous. I hadn't been at a camp for like 4 years. I didn't know anybody. The people I was going with, I'd only known for like a month. So I was very nervous. And when we got there, it was like a 5-hour drive, man. And we got there, we moved in, and we were living with a different church. And we were with a different church, Calvary in Springfield, Oregon, Open Bible. And you know how they do, go around the room, say your name and say your age. So I'm at the very end of the room, so I'm the last one to say. And I noticed this little thing going around. One girl says, I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm 18. Last girl goes, I'm 19 years old, going into my freshman year of college. They come around me, I'm 13. So I'm the youngest in that whole entire room. And I'm sitting here like, okay, like I don't know if they're gonna like me, but I actually had a nice time and the people there were awesome. But also going into this camp, I was searching for something, and I was searching for something in the Lord. And I felt lately that my relationship with the Lord felt stuck. It didn't feel like He was moving. And I just kind of felt alone, like I was the only one that was going through this. And I didn't really know where to start. I didn't want to mess up, and I didn't know where to start. And so the second night, I took the first step. And not only did I let the Lord in my life, I said, like my dad said this morning, God, you have complete control over my life from now on. And that whatever you have for me, I want. And that whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever my actions are, whatever I think, I want to glorify you from now on. You have complete control over my life because what I want cannot compare to what you have for me in my life. Amen. Because what you have for me is just, I don't know what it is, but I'm trusting you because my future is in your hands. And I know that from now on. People used to always tell me, oh, Angie, God's going to have great plans for your life. Just wait. But no, I know now He is starting now. And that no matter how young I am, no matter how old you are, He starts right now. And I know God is sending me out to do great things in this world, miraculous things, because He works in miraculous ways. I can feel revival in not only myself, but in my generation. And I know that my generation is going to step up, and we're going to be evangelists, and we're going to not be afraid, not be ashamed to tell people about Jesus, and spread His word.
Hallelujah.
And I know that when I go back to school, God has a plan for me in 2 days. I'm nervous about it, but I know He has a plan for me. I know people are going to look at me and they're going to say, there's something different about this girl. I don't know what it is, but there's something different about her. And I get to express that I have the love and I have the joy of Jesus in my heart. And that I don't look for the world's approval. I don't look for boys' approval. I don't look for my friends' approval, but I look for God's approval because that is the only opinion that matters in my life.
Amen.
And I'm so excited to see what God has for me. He has plans for me, not to prosper me, not to harm me. Plans to give me a hope and a future. And I'm so excited to see what God has for me because I know that His plans for me are just phenomenal. So I just want to thank each and every one of you that made it possible for me to go to this camp, and I had an amazing time. So thank you so much.
Thank you.